What's going on? My name is Joe Jacobs, and I'm going to help you learn how to tune drums. I know you've been playing drums forever, or maybe you just started, and you've discovered that tuning drums is hard. You grab some duct tape, you throw it on there, you hit it, you're like, man, that still sounds like crap. Let me try all these other weird things that I've seen online or that I've heard about. Nothing seems to work. So then you go and buy drum dials that measure the pressure of the drum head for you, and any other weird wizardry that you can come up with. And yet, at the end of the day, the drum still sounds like garbage. Why is that? How do we fix it? Well, I want to start by saying it is possible to make any drum that has reasonable drum heads sound good. And it's not a mystical art. It is something that can be taught, and I'm going to do my best to teach you how to do that. So, the first concept that we have to understand from the beginning is intervals, okay? If you're not into the melodic instruments like piano and guitar, and you're like most drummers who you just like to hit the drums, it feels great to just whack the sticks on the heads and play grooves and play with bands and let the other people figure that stuff out. Totally fine. However, in order to tune this correctly, you have to be able to hear intervals. What do I mean by intervals? Well, an interval is the distance between two notes. So if I go bop and then I go bop again, that's the same pitch. The interval would be, there isn't an interval. It's the same note. If I say bop, bop, that's what we call a major second. It means it's a whole step. Don't get lost yet. It's just one step from the other, right? And then as that distance gets larger, the interval goes up. So it's a major second, then it's a minor third, then it's a major third, then it's a perfect fourth, then it goes to a fifth, and then a sixth, and then a seventh, and then an octave, okay? So when you're tuning a drum, before you start worrying about which lug is tighter and how much tension's on this, no. You have to be able to hear intervals. So when you tap a drum, what you want to do first, let's say it's like mine right now, it's decently in tune, but it could be a lot better. So what you do to hear this is you put your hand on one of the heads, leave the other one open, and just tap it. Do you hear a tone? Ba, right? Now what's this one sound like? Cover the bottom, do this one. It's about the same. It's ba, ba. Okay, so they're pretty close. So the interval would maybe be a minor second. Ba, ba. Okay? So before we start tuning this, we are going to decide what interval we want to try to make. Now, without getting too deep yet, it matters that usually the top head, the batter head, is going to be a little bit lower in pitch than the resonant head, bottom head. The reason for that is the top is the attack of the drum. It's the way that stick causes this to vibrate, the attack of it. The bottom head, the resonant head, is the decay of the drum. So if this is a little bit tighter, it's going to decay for a longer period of time. It's going to have a different tone. If it's lower in pitch than the top, the decay is going to be pretty short, because it's like the sound starts here and then it carries here. So if this is tighter, it carries longer. If this is looser, it carries shorter, right? You with me so far? Cool. Now, this drum as it is, sounds okay. It sounds fine. It's passable, right? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna lower the top head by like a half step, just a little bit. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to cover the bottom head. So you always want to put pressure on the bottom, so you're just hearing the top. Hear those different notes? Some are at bop, and some are at bop. Like these two. Bop, bop. So what we're going to do is get this head to be in pitch with itself, and then we're going to detune all of them just a little bit. So watch what I do. sometimes I'll go down and then back up, kind of like tuning a guitar string until you hear it match. Now we're at ba, okay? Now you're hearing ba, ba. Now let's listen to the drum. Okay, still pretty good, but you could say that the whole drum's a little bit tight for itself. Now, this video primarily is just to introduce you to the topic of intervals. What I would suggest doing first is I'll put a link in the description here of a site you can go to or videos you can go to learn the intervals. Because to get great at tuning drums, you just have to be able to hear those intervals. Not all of them, just like unison pitch, so the same pitch on both heads, a minor second, a major second, a minor third, a major third, and maybe a perfect fourth. That's really all you need to be able to hear. And that would be like ba ba, same pitch, ba ba, minor second, ba ba, major second, ba ba, minor third, ba ba, major third, ba ba, fourth, perfect fourth. So start by learning to hear that, and then in the next video we will look into how to get a drum kind of from scratch to the head is in tune with itself, and now we're going to change the relationship of pitch between those two heads, and then your drum will start to sound good. You won't have to put a sock with duct tape on this thing to dampen it. Your drums will start sounding like actual drums and not like pillows that are trying to pass as drums. Anyway, if you like this, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, that would be my pleasure to answer for you. But yeah, best of luck with tuning, and I'll see you in the next video.